Alright, guys, here we go. I uh I finally got it working. And I think it's pretty much 100% now. And excuse this mic, I got like a really cheap mic right now and I'm lucky it's even working. Oh, this would probably been a crappy phone video. Okay, there it is here. Just ain't no screenshot. Refresh the page. Got one access point right here. I don't have no switches, no gateways. I don't know why this ain't available. It's probably got something to do with, if I had a gateway, then this would probably be showing something. But yeah, I have nothing, just that cloud key. And actually got it hooked up to my other cheap router that actually has options in it, like DNS servers and stuff like that. I can change that I actually needed to change, which the old cable modem from Spectrum don't have it. And it's just a cheap modem all around. I mean, it's only 128 mega memory. I mean, how many devices can it actually load in this memory before it gets uh, overloaded? And not even just connecting to the wireless, just using another AP, and it automatically wants to show um, all your devices on the main Spectrum cable modem. And if it's showing 30 plus devices, that's still it's still showing information to that router, so it could still overload that router or that cable modem from Spectrum. But I'm probably gonna end up getting another like literally buy a cable modem, because you can buy a cable modem that's for Spectrum. Just I think you have to call Spectrum up and have them like activate it for you or something like that. I've seen online, but that's probably what I'm gonna do. I want something with a cable modem. I want at least a gig of memory. Anything less than that, it's like, how is it gonna possibly support holding a bunch of devices on it? But here it is here, man. Got it all going. You can see I just barely got this. I just look at 9:15 is when I got this up and running on this router today. I literally just started. It took me a second to hook it up. I've done this so many times now, I can almost do it with my eyes closed. Oh yeah, here it is. See, and you started seeing more devices getting added because I started adding everything to it. Oh wait, might show maybe one disconnected. Could be my brother's phone. Oh, didn't show none disconnected. See that? Before, I'd go here, and they would just instantly just go into red, 0%, 0, 0. Then it would go 0. Then next, it would just keep going down the list like that until a lot of times it would just even I think one time it pretty much dropped all. I had 24 devices on it. It dropped all of them except two. I think is the most I've seen it drop was all of them. Now, since I got it hooked up to that old, I mean the really old Netgear router, it's it's actually working a lot better. Should get that little higher speed. See, once I get an Ed router, all these things should be stuck at 90s. I'm assuming, because look what it is right now with that cheap old Netgear router that's just got a couple settings that I needed enabled for this to work. And I literally thought about it too. I was like, wait, that actually might have a couple settings. I remember, digging through the settings in that old Netgear router, and then I thought about it today. I was like, wait, I didn't want to hook it up because it was just old junk, or it was just old, and I had that thing forever, and I just didn't want to hook it up. Period. But it's working. This is gonna work for now until I get my Edge router. I don't know which one this is. It's just barely got anything. Oh, it's probably the Fire Stick or something, or Chili TV. Cause I think I just barely hooked it up. I didn't even have to reflect. I don't know why I did that. It pretty much stays, man, at 96%, and it pretty much stays there. It rarely gets. I haven't seen this thing get. I think I've seen it the lowest they get, like just for a second. I might refresh the page, and I think it was got like 95 or something like that. But it pretty much stays like good. Pretty much stays like this. It sticks at 100 sometimes, but for the whole Netgear router I got to actually make this thing work, I'm really surprised. I was not expecting it. I was expecting a little different outcome compared to the Spectrum modem, to tell you the truth. Because that thing was actually bogging down on my computers and everything. So now I got my computer hooked up to the Netgear router, which I never even had it hooked up to that one before. So this is it right here. UniFi APHD. Got 31 devices right now. You can tell it hasn't been up long because I just barely got it up. So this bar ain't been across yet. But you can see no drops in signal. It's a steady 96 pretty much. I'm happy, man. I got it working. I'm real happy I got it working. So I got my wireless. Put this on channel 1. I used to put on channel 11, but I don't think that many people really use channel 1. And mostly the routers always put it at either channel 6 or 11, and it keeps bouncing around on auto. If I put it to auto, and so most of the time, every time I default the routers, they're always auto at 6 or auto at 11. And actually, I rarely see it at auto to 11, but it always auto 6. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna drop it all the way down to 1. And once I did that, it does seem to be working a lot better. And the 5G, I dropped the speed down just because I was setting everything up before I actually hooked phones up. Just because it always showed this. It would always show like 100%, and actually it wouldn't even show none. Wouldn't even show none of that. It would just say, I forgot what it said actually. But yeah, before I had devices on it, it wouldn't even show the percentage right here. Yeah, I got let me see. The channel, this is pretty much the speed, you can up the speed. For those of you that don't know, and it looks like my channel 1 just dropped. Wonder if anything lost. Let me see. Or if that was just a hiccup. Let me see what's going on real quick. Yeah, channel 1 does that from a little bit, I've noticed. So I think I don't know, I might just go ahead and try like off channel that steps on each other, like in between channel 1, 6 and 11, and see what happens. Okay, well, let me see. That's not. Oh yeah, I got oh no. Yeah, I tried that on the other one thinking it might help it, but I think I changed only a couple settings since I hooked this up. I mean, it's working. I ain't changing no settings. Don't need to. Forgot to scan this though. This would show like bars right here, and it would show kind of like bars like this is. Lower is better. It's a little confusing. Flex channel utilization. Lower is better. So I would assume I forgot. I think that I forgot. I gotta look into this a little more. I haven't really looked into this that much. I don't want to say something I'm wrong on, so I just say I gotta look into it. But yeah, I haven't scanned these yet. It'll show different. It'll show like these bars like this on them or whatever. And let me see what else. I see it's working really good, man. Channel 1 keeps tripping out, so I actually might change it. Probably channel 2 and then 3, then keep trying up until find one that doesn't want to get stepped on by maybe a neighbor or something like that. Oh wait, I don't want to click that one. Wrong one. I need gateway. If I show you all guys all the settings, it'll show you, man, how many settings require a security gateway. Like you can see green, they're all connected. This is the router right here. Green, showing them all connected. See the little lines? Wish you can kind of move these. I don't know what this thing's gonna do when I get like 100 something devices. It's gonna be like just going straight up in the line. Kind of dumb. I don't know if you can move these, but I don't think you can. Oh, I'll mess them up. What's this? Can you see that stuff anyways? Oh. Okay, actually I haven't clicked this thing before. I could throw it over here. Reset. Reset it back. See, they're all connected now. Before, even when looking at this, it'd be red. It would just all start dropping connections. Now, I'm not even losing one. I'm not even losing one now. Yeah, I'm real happy with this now. Before, I was kind of like, oh man, maybe I should have got the other router. But then if I had the other router and had the problems, I'd be wishing like, oh man, maybe I should have got this one. So that's why I that's why I took the wish out, just got it. I was gonna wish I got the other one. This time I just grabbed it. Let me see. The settings definitely are different. A lot of these settings, I don't think I'm gonna click anything because a lot of them show almost, you know, back informations, and I probably already showed that stuff. I don't care. That's just this stuff. Oh, thought that was something that I needed. Yeah, there it is there, man. Just been saying I was gonna get this video out, and I've been planning on it, but I didn't want to bring a broken video. I wanted to make a video with this thing working. Yeah, I don't want to click any more settings. I don't know if they're gonna show anything. Cause you can switch to the classic mode right here. Like, I know all these settings. It's completely different now. Completely different. There's like, it seems like 50 different more settings, if not more, this way than classic view. This is the normal way it was. Knew all these settings are easy. But now, yeah, I see security gateways for almost everything. If I clicked a bunch of these other settings like this right here, You need a security gateway, USG. You need a USG. You need a USG. If I click almost every set USG. Oh yeah, I need one for it anyways. No, even for port forwarding. I don't really mess with port forwarding. I have before, but it gets kind of tricky, port forwarding. See, USG. Just almost everything requires USG. Yeah, I got it completely set up in the screenshots I put on the Facebook post right there. I got completely set up different than that. And the Facebook post pictures was basically showing pretty much all the settings disabled. I was trying to disable anything that would relate to traffic and tried to slow the speed down to give them 1 meg and the 2.4 gig or whatever, and it just was not working on that cable modem. And I can't believe I never tried this a long time ago, but yeah, I've been on that cable modem like day in and day out, day night for like, man, it's probably been a good almost week or something like that, when all I had to do was just hook that old one up that I set aside, and that whole week I could have been making money. All my phones were off too. I had everything off. But I did have to get online to do the teamwork on what is it? I got it actually loaded right here. It's on BigToken. See? My whole farm was offline. This is off topic because I've been wanting to say something. This is off topic. Phone farm's been offline for a week. Earn Honey, Cashmagnet, AAMusic, everything. Every single one of my phones were off. Even my laptop. The only thing I still left running, while I was doing everything was just swag bucks and stuff like that I do on the computer, on my main computer. But for that BigToken, I turned my phone on, and I actually had to reset my router after this. I've done it a couple times. I turned the phone on to go into BigToken and do my team action. If anybody is in my BigToken, you have to do those team actions every day, man, because it costs everybody. Everybody makes money if that team action's done. And I know this is off topic, but it literally just popped in my head because the phone is sitting right in front of me with BigToken on it. And I don't do just the team actions. I do the surveys and stuff, and I do those like actually throughout the day. So I'm not doing just team action and done. And I've only been using it like not long, and I think it's already got like $12. But if I can't cash it out until I get 20, and then I'll get 10. But okay, off topic, then back to the router. Man, use that BigToken. Use it every single day. It takes less than a minute, man. Less than literally probably 30 seconds, and team actions answered, and you can go do whatever. That's it. 20 seconds and your team actions answered, and everybody gets paid. Okay, back to this. I just had to say something, man, because the phone's sitting right in front of me, and I was literally looking at my team actions, and like 4 days in a row didn't win because nobody was answering it. Only a few of us was. I do every day. That's guaranteed. So I got 3-4 more open spots. I had to kick a couple people out because they weren't answering questions, and I give 2 days. One day, yeah, it could be a mistake. You might forget, or your phone could be dead, or anything. But 2 days in a row, that's not good. All right, back to this. I'm a off-topic type of person. You might see something like, oh, run after that squirrel. Alright, there it is, man. I don't know what else to say other than I got this working, and it's working like really good. I got like all my devices hooked up to it. Got all 30 devices. See if any dropped. Yeah, all 30 devices since. Wait a second. Wrong one. There it is. All these devices since oh man, where'd it go again? I forgot where it was now. Still kind of new to this, even though I messed with it a while, but I upgraded it. But kind of changed things around. Added a lot more different things. I forgot where that thing was. But yeah, I started this thing. I got it done at like 9 o'clock. And it's already 12 now. And hasn't lost one single phone. My Fire Stick, even Chili's on right now, and I think my brother's phone and his 2 phones. So I'm stoked, man. This thing's running. I don't know what else to say other than let the games begin. Oh, that was stupid. I gotta get the edge router, man. Then then after the edge router, I don't know if I don't think I need anything else. After the edge router, maybe go straight from the edge router straight to 13 IPs. That's 160 a month for 13 IPs. I gotta get more phones maybe before I actually start having to pay 160 a month. I gotta make sure I can make that money back, and that money's gotta be in cash, not gift cards. So that's kind of what's. I mean, you could probably do gift cards and sell them, but I don't know. I've never done that. Excuse me. Here's the cloud key right here. Didn't come with the 8 gig SD card. It was supposed to have an 8 gig SD card. It didn't come with it, and it's kind of irritated because paid money for it, and I was expecting the 8 gig SD card, and it didn't come with it. And I actually emailed the guy back on where was it? Amazon, and it was just the day before Christmas, and I was like, oh man, I told him the SD card wasn't in the box, and he said, I think I put a post on the Facebook group, but yeah, he pretty much said that he's sorry, he should have wrote his post better and made it clear that there was no SD card, and he says I'll compensate you, and I'm thinking compensate me. I'm like, yeah, it's happened before, so I'm thinking he's gonna put $5-10 back in PayPal, or actually it went to gift cards, all gift cards from Phone Farming, and that's how I bought the router, Phone Farming. So you could make good money with it. You just gotta save. It's no longer beer money. You could beer money is what I consider beer money. What, $20? I don't even drink, so it's probably like $20. So this is no longer considered beer money. It's called paying my bills, my rent, and groceries, and then save up for something you want to buy money. That's what phone farming does for me. Phone farming pays bills. Look at a lot of these phone farming videos. That's how they got their internet. Their phone farm is paying for their internet. I'm actually lucky I don't have to pay for internet. My grandma actually pays for internet, and that's $100 a month. But then now I'm gonna have to be like, hey, I need 13 IPs. It's 160. I'm like, I have to send you $60 every month. Then what she be? She might be like, screw that. You pay the whole thing. But yeah, there it is. There, man. Cloud key right here. I had to put a 4 gig in there. I don't know if anything installed on it, but I think it did. Now it says 99% after I updated it. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what comes on the 8 gig card. I've been trying to look online, and you just type that 8 gig card, SD card for the cloud key, and the cloud key pops up. But no 8 SD card. Like, I'll probably have to go to the Ubiquiti website and just. I don't know. I still don't know what was on it. I heard it's for backup only, but I don't know. I still would like to have it though. But yeah, there's SD card. What else was there? Yeah, see, this is the old Netgear router, and in this router, I couldn't in the cable spectrum modem. In this router, I'm able to change the DNS servers to Google's DNS server, and then this one is Cloudflare, I believe. I think it's Cloudflare or Cloudfire or something like that. But yeah, these are the 8s right here, or and the 8 the A8, the 4 8s and the 2 8s and the 2 4s. These right here are Google's DNS servers, and this is, I think it's Cloudfire or Cloudflare. I forgot. I have to look it up. But yeah, I think it's Cloudflare or Cloudfire. But these are DNS servers, and they're definitely faster. And if I was to show you a network thing, I got it enabled on my computer too. But yeah, here I could change it like that instantly. I think that helped the problem with that router, because in those screenshots and that I showed everybody, it kept DNS error, like probably every 2 seconds, just a phone would disconnect with the DNS error, and so I just didn't even bother leaving this automatic. When I tried this router, I just instantly switched it to the fast servers. So I changed that right there, and it works a lot better. And then I was out long enough. Yeah, I got all. I ain't using no wireless, no nothing. So I got literally trying to save power from this router and everything. This old Netgear. So I got all wireless disabled. Guest network I got disabled. When I got NAT filtering open. I need this open with the PlayStation 2, but I'm sure it probably helps with the router. But I even tried DMZ, the other the cable modem. I even tried to DMZ the cable modem, and from the Spectrum cable modem, the router, and it didn't work. Yeah, someone just walked in the room, distracted me. Yeah, I tried to I was gonna DMZ it here. And all DMZ does is just allow to one computer or one device. It opens every single port, opens all the port instantly. Instead of doing port forwarding, and you gotta do like 80 as a starting point, then give it an ending point or something like that. With default DMZ server, it just opens every single port. So I even tried that too, and yeah, it still didn't work. It was still crashing, so I got tired of it. I was actually about to turn the Ubiquiti off, and was actually about to turn it off and hook this one back up. But then I was like, let me try it this way. See. Got this might have helped it too. Quality of service QoS, because I needed this enabled for that router too. Even though that cheap cable modem had it, and it was kind of like it looked like this, kind of grayed out, but I mean, it was green, so it looked like it was checked, but I'm not sure if it was actually using it. But this, I can actually turn this on and off, but this was off, and I turned that on, and so I don't know if it was a combination of this, changing my DNS servers, but it's working now, man. So I'm just gonna leave it. I ain't really messing with no settings. I got it working. It took a really long time. This video is already 30 minutes. I see a lot of people's videos go a little longer doing this stuff. Still working. Let's see, that's the lowest I've ever seen it would hit, like 95%. See, it's because this channel 1. Oh, there it goes. So if I refresh it, it'll probably be 96, 97. You can see it's still kind of a little faded. It's these channels, man. These, look, the 5Gs, they're always got like a really nice channel because they don't get stepped on. But these 2.4 gigs, 2.4 G channels or whatever, they all have crosstalk, and well, not really 1, 6, and 11, but they still get interference. Just a little bit, but you see it. This one, look, that's a solid green, so that's good. This one, it's not a solid green. It's kind of actually looks yellowish, so it looks like it's getting a little crosstalk. If I might change that later. Try back to 11. Now I got this router going. Before I haven't tried it on this router yet. There's that. But yeah, here's how I activated it before this video gets like it's already 30 minutes. Chrome Web Store extension. But actually when I go in here, it don't even put it. Oh yeah, it does. So why is it not up here? That's weird. It should be up here. I just now noticed that. Yeah, but that was what I do. The Chrome Web Store, Ubiquiti Device Discovery Tool. Click launch. You never see nothing right here. So you go to UniFi Family, and before I synced everything up, it don't show it no more because it's all synced and working. But before I synced everything up, it would show my my UAP HD router right here. But then to find the cloud key, just go. There it is right there. That's how easy it was to set this up. Just do that. Click configure, and it'll basically take you to configure, do a password, sign up type thing, UBNT for login and password. Then when you get in, it'll ask you to change your password and log in, and then you're here. You're in. That's it. And after you log in your cloud key, then you go back to here. Well, I already got it open. You go back to here. You click here. It'll just take me to my interface because I already did it. But you click here, and it'll just basically come to like, okay, your device name, your password, you log in your password, your Wi-Fi name, your Wi-Fi password, and then next, and that's it. You're already in here. That's how fast it is to set up with this cloud key. It's just like it's pretty much plug and play. That's why I got it. I didn't want no hassles, and I wanted to be in control of my own, network. So if anything happens, like I can go in there and change shit, change stuff around. I ain't gotta worry about, messing anyone else's up, or I just ain't gotta worry about that. Because if anything happens, worst thing comes to worst, there's a reset switch in the back of it. Default switch, default everything. And I've done that like a number of times. I don't even know how many times I've actually default that thing. But yeah, this video is already 34 minutes. I don't know. I think that's it. I think everyone just wanted to see if I actually got it working. I bet you almost everybody was like, he ain't gonna get that shit working. I kinda did, but then once I started running into problems, I'm like, oh man, it's a little more work than I thought. And I'm like, I got no choice, man. Gotta start hunting online to figure out how to fix it. It's like when I was taking my computer to my friend's house like 25 something years ago. Every time I had a problem with it, it's taking it over there. Hey man, can you fix it? Maybe next day or something. Shit man, something else wrong. Can you help me fix it? And I was doing that like too much. I felt like I was bugging him. I wasn't bugging him though. He was my computer IT guy, and I knew him, and he just did all that stuff like that, dealing like hooking up everything that you think of to computers, and he had all that stuff. But I got tired of asking him like all the time, so I'm like, here, you got the CD, you got this was way back in Windows 3.1. You got the floppy disk, and then I just started doing it myself. Trial and error, mess up, do some settings, mess up, reset, reformat, reinstall, mess some settings up, and just over and over. And then next thing you know, you're not messing settings up no more. You're knowing everything, what to do, what not to do, and then what not to do, and then how to change that and fix it, and just a bunch of things. Yeah, I got tired of asking everyone for help, so especially with my computers, I just started doing it myself. Now I build computers. I used to work and build on everyone's computer, all in the neighborhood in North Long Beach. So yeah, I literally working on like 3 or 4 computers a day, and it was a lot of work. Yeah, here it is, man. 37 minutes. It's right here. Went on a little longer than I thought, but look at, man, I got it working. I keep clicking them so many times because I had so many problems with this, man. Just disconnect. I'm dreading to see if I see it, but hey, it ain't work. It's working perfect. Let's get that a little higher speed now. This should drop up. Probably 97. Yep. See, once I get the edge router, I think it'll fix everything. I think all these devices, cause the edge router I'm getting the 12P, cause it's quad core processor, and a quad core. I think 1 gig. It might be just a 1.1 gig or something like that processor, and 1 gig of memory. So I don't know what device this is. You can actually do this with the devices. Watch. I think it's Starlight's fingerprint. Look, you can actually give it a picture. Give it a cell phone. And no images available, and I think you have to send them and like maybe request a cell phone or something like that. But yeah, that is kind of easy to take notice. But if you're like getting a bunch of phones, like I think the Cashmagnet guru, I think he's got like 200 phones or something like that. That's crazy. I'll probably end up getting something like that. Oh yeah, I just now seen this. Which one this coming from? Check that your DNS server is accessible and properly configured. That might be because of the edge router. I don't know. I'll try to. It's working. I ain't messing with it. I'll just wait till I get an edge router. Oh look, something's messed up with it. Oh, that might be the Fire Stick. Keeps going to sleep mode. Yeah, that might be the Fire Stick. I forgot those. That's the one I hooked up last. Probably keeps trying to sleep. There it is, there, man. I don't want to go on too long, but I probably already did. But talking about this stuff, you can't just jump in like, "Hey, how you doing? Done. Bye." But yeah, there it is, there, man. Device discovery tool was the key. that was the key to that was the key right there. Once I got this, it just everything just ran smooth, except for the disconnecting of all the phones. But I was able to get it working. Now I got it 100% working. And I think changing the DNS servers right here, just last couple of things before I go. I think changing the DNS server right here actually made almost walked away. I got the phones or the earphone cord. I actually think it speeded up yeah, it's definitely faster server, the Google server, but I think it actually speeded up the phone, because now when I open the Earn Honey app, my 3 phones was getting ready to load it up before, and they were like, I got it on actually the cheapest phones, and I mean they're like, it basically only runs Google, those 3 phones, and but opening the Earn Honey app, it opens a lot faster now. I definitely can tell the difference. Before it would like start to open, and then still be starting to open, then it would half load, and then still be starting to open, and now it just loads a lot faster. And I'm wondering if it's because of this, because I didn't change no DNS servers on the phones. I think you probably could. I did on the TV before. I don't think I did right now, but I am though. And yeah, there it is there, man. It's definitely faster. And yeah, if you like was to go here, I'll do a video on how to speed up your internet. So I guess I'll leave that for another video. It definitely works. No scam, no gimmicks, no BS, and no, I don't put none of that crap out there. Yeah, it just speed up the internet definitely works. That'll be probably my next video. Hopefully within a couple days. I'm still dealing with this and hooking all that stuff up and going back the wires. I kept dropping all my phones, and all my phones were all screwed up with the cords, because I had to move some phones, and some of the cords that I moved the phones to don't want to charge it, so I had to put other phones. Now I got a bunch of cords there that nothing's plugged into, so I gotta rearrange all that. But I just been dealing with this, man. This got it working. Let me see, was there anything else? Oh, my swag books thing was ready. No, I think that was it. I don't want to dig too far in the settings, because there's a lot of settings. You always change the theme. Like Google, you can change it. So it is there, man. I think I'm gonna end it here, because this is 43 minutes. This is way longer than I expected. I wonder how many people was actually gonna watch it to the end. But all right, man. There it is. There. I'm gonna end that here. One more refresh. See what happens. This would have been good, like a hour-long live stream, huh? But I ain't got no webcam, so I'll be like Mr. Wilson. I'll just have a picture of just a dude with his forehead above the fence. Alright, man. I'll see you guys later. Peace.